teen gets rejected by his crush, his revenge is absolutely terrifying. He gets rejected by his crush. Don't tell me he about to crash out over some girl, bro. I hate to see that happen to. I hate to see that happen to boys, man. All right, let's see what happened.
In September 2022, police were dispatched to a residence following the report of an attack in Onalaska, Wisconsin. Earlier that evening, a 15-year-old girl had been spending time
Wait,
with...
this is Wisconsin?
In September 2022, police were dispatched to a residence following the report of an attack in Onalaska, Wisconsin.
This is 2 years
Earlier that
ago.
evening, a 15-year-old girl had been spending time with 17-year-old Austin Bailey. She was aware that Austin had strong feelings for her, but she did not feel the same way.
Damn, that's a crazy neck beard, bro. That neck beard look nasty, bro. Yeah, that neck beard look wild. You looking like a hobbit, bro. You looking like Frodo Baggins right now, bro. You got to do something with that. I mean, I understand the hair. Maybe they just got you looking a little messed up right now. Like you're losing your hair. You're 17, bro. Oh, man, bro. That neck beard is wild.
And saw him only as a friend. After he had dropped her off at home, she discovered from a friend that Austin had been secretly taking photos of her while she was asleep in her bed and storing them in a folder labeled Love of My Life. Realizing his obsession with her, she texted Austin and told him not to contact her again, to which he responded with an apology. She then told him to lose her number. Later that night, Austin returned to her home, entered through a window, and violently attacked her with a knife. The girl managed to break free, and Austin fled through the window. Officers then quickly responded to the scene and attempted to locate Austin.
Come on, really, bro? That's you trying to stab her because she said lose my number. She didn't even get like crazy disrespectful. She just said what she said. Do not contact me again. She just said do not contact me. I mean, who knows? Maybe they're paraphrasing. Maybe there's more being said, but if that was the case, do not contact me again, and you say I'm sorry, and she says lose my number, you're gonna go back to her with an attacker with a knife, bro? Like, let me see how this goes.
1918, when we get stopped, I'm gonna grab Leslie right away.
10-40, you got a 40 or engage?
No, I got an orange one.
I got the 40, I'll grab it.
318 myself at 19 around here.
Out, dude. We were dealing with him, I don't know, 5-6 days ago. He mentioned by cop on a few calls we were dealing with. So if there's anybody that's gonna be checking the park, you ready for him to pop up behind a car or anything like that?
They said he's not in there, so let's make sure he's not around here. I got less lethal, so I want to make sure I got some lethal coverage and pop some.
Come check this way.
318, he also usually wears glasses, sometimes has a baseball cap on.
They subsequently made contact with the girl, who had all over her face, arms, and body.
314, let's get first responders in here. She's getting dizzy. She's got a couple cuts. We're gonna need to protect these guys out here when they get here for her. We don't have a choice. We need to get her out, but we gotta protect these guys when they get here too. I don't know where the he is. You guys gotta be careful. We don't know where he is. So we're gonna stay here with you guys. She needs help. We couldn't wait. Doing that one. She's in the kitchen on a chair. Okay. You know what window he came in? Yeah, this one right here. So we don't know where he is, but we want to get you guys in here. You guys gotta be careful. We don't know where he is yet, so we're hanging out. She's got a real bad one to the pinky. She's got one on the head, and she's got one in the neck. She said the one in the neck's not bad. She's got pressure on all the other ones. We gotta cover these guys.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was just thinking too.
You want to do rifle or handgun right now?
You might as well say rifle. Well, I've got less lethal, and I don't. We get him still.
I'm curious as to how did she fight him off? Like, how was she able to fight him off? Was she alone? Did she have assistance? Maybe other people in her house? I mean, I'm glad that she was able to. I'm just curious as to how she was able to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine, but
14 to 19, we're coming out with her shortly.
Okay, I'm still good out here. Just spinning on circles. But wherever we go, we gotta go 2-man deep. Yeah, I just think somebody's probably gonna do it. Somebody probably have to go with them.
I believe that's his car. Let's move up.
Have we had any contact with Austin's mom?
No need contact yet, we're working our way up to it.
I think he cut himself. That's what it was. Yeah, but why? Blood all over her head.
Later on, police went to multiple areas throughout the city to check for Austin, but were still unable to locate him.
318, just information for the other units who might be checking. He possibly might be going to an apartment on the street as well.
I think I'm okay for photographs. You want to run through the room with me?
They're sure that he went out the window?
Yeah, I checked the house already. I wonder if she was asleep. I mean, I really didn't get to interview her. So, here's going to be the deal with trying to find him, right? Last week when he was doing the running around town stuff, he said he saw me a bunch of times when I was looking for him.
He was just running.
He just knows to duck and dive and dodge. And I don't know where to go now since everybody else has been cruising around. You think he's still close? I would imagine he's probably still right around here somewhere.
Could have just hopped on the bike trail and gone either direction. How old is this kid?
17.
318, residence is clear. He's not here.
His phone's been shot for a week. Doesn't have any minutes. Unless they charged it in the last 3 or 4 days while I was off. I got his number. Right here. Therefore, he must have added minutes because it's ringing this time. Last week it wasn't.
I'm Officer Gordon. This is Deputy Leinfeld. We've spoken before. Yeah. So I don't know what's going on with Austin tonight. He went over to the house.
Yeah, that's the last I know.
So, well, he came in through her window tonight and her. So it's imperative that we find him.
Yeah.
Any idea where he might have gone? I mean, we're checking kind of the usual spots.
Yeah, you should find him. Put him in jail.
I mean, the problem with this park is, like, there's so many sheds that are unlocked. There's campers parked on the road. Literally be hiding anywhere.
Is she gonna be okay?
None of them didn't appear life-threatening. I mean, I'll say that much. But I also didn't get a good look at it. It sounds like she was in the hand and possibly dead in the neck. So I don't know if something happened between him and her today. I know he's kind of been spiraling the last week or so.
Yeah.
No, if he comes home, I would advise probably not even letting him in. I don't know what frame of mind he's in right now.
We'll be keeping his ass out.
So lock the doors. You know, as soon as you see him, give us a call right away.
Yeah, we sure will.
Okay.
And he's all yours. Believe me, if he was here, you could take him in.
Yep. No, absolutely.
I support what you guys do. Oh my God, I can't believe this happened.
They were eventually able to contact him by phone, during which it sounded like he was walking outside.
I just don't want to, I don't know what's going to mess up his track.
Talk to him? Hey, Austin, you okay, buddy? No? What's going on, man? Where you at? Why not? Yeah? She's gonna be okay.
319 has him on the phone, trying to figure out where he's at.
Where are you, buddy? You remember me? Dude, it's me from last week, all right? I know. It's me from last week, buddy. It's Officer Kingery. Okay, cool. Well, let's end this a good way then, huh? Yeah, this ain't the end of the world, man. She's gonna be okay. You're okay too yet. I couldn't hear you, sorry.
I just her.
She's gonna be okay, Austin. Okay, that's the important part right now. She'll be all right. We got her help and she's okay.
Bro, I need her. What don't you get?
I know, man. I know.
I've been away for a long time, bro. I'm 17. I'm trying as an adult.
I know how you feel right now, but Austin, you and I, what we don't want to do is make this any worse than it is, okay? Right now, it's not the end of the world. Okay.
I say go nuclear with it. Because what the fuck now? What do I got to lose now? My whole life just got thrown away.
Where are you acting? Where can I find you instead of somebody else finding you? I would rather talk to
someone
you.
else find me, if I'm being honest.
I know. I don't want that to happen, though. I would rather me and you talk and we get this hashed out, man.
He also mentioned making statements about by police and said that if he were found, he would need to be killed.
We can handle this, you and I.
Oh, if the cops show up, man, I'm willing.
Is there a place that you and I can meet where we can, like, have some distance and we can talk this out?
Is he requesting further information? He's making by cop statements. He says if he sees a cop, he's going to die.
No,
So we don't have a
not to be rude or
confrontation?
anything, but I'm gonna hang up this call now because I have things I gotta take care of before I.
Austin, please don't do this, buddy, okay?
It's too fucking late, man.
You gotta work with me
I
here,
let you
man.
don't care, but
You gotta work with me here.
why?
So that nothing bad happens, okay?
Dude, so nothing bad happens, even though I just someone.
She's gonna be okay, though. That's what I'm telling you, man. She's gonna be all right. I don't want this to go, this is as bad as it's gotta get right now.
314 is listening to him on the phone. It sounds like he's probably walking.
No.
Please let me help you. He won't tell me where he is. He's definitely outdoors walking somewhere. He won't meet me anywhere. He's making threats of by cop again. He sounded pretty convincing. If we find him,
Yeah, I believe it.
it's gonna happen. Normally in this situation we could just let him cool off. But
Yeah, we can't even let him go home.
not with this. One of us should have it less lethal out.
Probably. Whenever you try calling him back, I think that'll just piss him off even more.
I don't know.
He seems like he has a clear head. He understands the severity of what he's done. He said, I'm 17. I'll be charged as an adult. He keeps telling the guy, like, what do you mean this is okay? Like everything's gonna be fine. Like, he said, I stabbed someone. My life is over. Now, I don't know if he's thinking this is life. I mean, I know it's not like the death penalty because the girl, I'm assuming she survived. I mean, I don't think it would be life because it's attempted. I guess it would be considered attempted murder, right? So what's that? That's like at least maybe 15, 20 years, maybe. Maybe. I mean, sure, by the time he gets out, he'll be in his 30s, maybe. So he can still live his life, but I mean, to have that much of your life taken away, like to crash out, like yo, like guys, we gotta stop doing that, man. We can't crash out over one girl. We can't have this one-itis. Like, oh, if she doesn't love me, that's it. That's the end of the world. You know, one thing that stays with me, and I heard this a long time ago. I'm not gonna say it like it's my phrase. I think a lot of phrases that people say came from before them. Maybe it's reworded, but it came from a time before them. And one phrase that sticks to me when it comes down to people, not just relationships, just people in general. It could be friends, family. It's basically to not try to force somebody to be in your life, right? Like basically, don't try to be, don't try to keep somebody in your life who's not trying to keep you in theirs. Don't try to keep somebody in your life who isn't trying to keep you in theirs. And I remember hearing that like years ago, and that stuck with me. If someone isn't making an effort to keep you in their life, then you shouldn't be trying to keep them in yours. You can save that space. You can give that space that they're taking up in your life, that you're forcing to keep them in your life, that space. You can give that space to someone else who might actually want to be in your life. And that space will be used. It'll be used in a much better way. You'll get more enjoyment out of that renewed space, that reused space. It's always better to have somebody who wants to be around you than someone that they're around you reluctantly. You have more fun with that person if they want to be there. I could say the same thing with like dating. Like me, for personally, like if I meet a girl and she's kind of like on the fence about hanging out, where it's kind of like, yeah, I guess I'll go out, I'll go hang out. I have nothing better to do. If the energy is like I have nothing better to do, like she doesn't have to verbally say it, but if the energy is like going out is much better than staring at the four walls in my apartment, in my room, then normally the way my mind works, I look at it as like, do I really want to go hang out with this person who doesn't really seem that excited to hang out? Like they just down to hang out? Like, do I want to go spend my time and my money with someone who's just like, yeah, sure, why not? Or do I want to spend my time with someone who's like excited, who's enthusiastic about seeing me and spending time with me? One thing I've learned over my life is the people that always seem enthusiastic and excited about going out on a date or whatever, they be the most fun. When I'm out on a date, it'd be the most fun. Their energy helps to carry the date, as opposed to dealing with somebody who is kind of like, sure, why not? I ain't got nothing else to do. I ain't got nothing better to do. You know, those people you end up putting way more effort in and getting less in return. So that's a lesson that I learned a long time ago. Just the people who are not making an effort to keep you, you shouldn't be trying to make an effort to keep them. In the same way how you found that person, you can find somebody else. And eventually you'll find somebody who wants you. You know? I know it sounds better, easier said than done, but that's really how it is. Oh man, I hate seeing guys like crashing out, bro. Crashing out over one-itis. You know, they have that one-itis, like, oh, this is the one and only. That's like a Disney story, some fairy tale story. Like, this is the one, the one. There's no the one. There might be the type, and there's plenty of the types. There's plenty of types. Whatever type that you like, there's plenty of that around. But there's no just one person for you. Oh, this is the one for me. Shit, I hate seeing that. I hate seeing people crash out over a relationship, bro.
It's a nightmare, the location. Absolute nightmare. Should I call him again? I tried. 319. Can you know what I tried to call? No answer. He won't tell me where he is. Remember what he was like last week? Yeah. He's way elevated. Way above it. He remembered me though, and
During the call, dispatch pinged Austin's phone and was able to identify a possible location for him.
318 myself and 119 will head up.
hey man, it's me again. You alright?
If you're asking if I'm safe, yeah.
Okay.
No.
What can we do, man? How can we handle this?
Can we have him back on the phone? What did he say?
He said he's safe right now, whatever that means.
Austin soon agreed to meet at the high school where police had interacted with him during a prior incident. Before leaving, a few officers stayed at the ping location in case Austin was being misleading about where he was.
Hello.
Hey, will you meet with me somewhere, Austin?
No.
You gotta get yourself turned in, buddy, okay?
I'm either way.
Well,
Let me enjoy a little bit of freedom for another hour or so.
will you meet with me somewhere at least? Tell me where you are, and I'll come meet with you.
I don't trust people right now.
I understand that.
Police.
Yeah, I understand that. I mean, me and you got history, right, bud? I mean,
History.
We do. You and I do. You and some of the other cops don't, but you and I do. I treated you like a man last week. Remember?
Don't. Fuck that guy.
Sure, but I treated you like a man last week. Remember? I didn't throw you in my car and stuff you. And, I know, dude. I just want to handle this, me and you.
We both know that's not how it's gonna happen.
It's gotta, man. It's the only way this ends a good way.
Dude, there is no good way.
There's the way that we have right now, and then there's a bad way. And what we have right now is not the end of the world.
Dude, I'm going to prison for a long time.
I told you she's gonna be fine.
I will never be able to purchase firearms. I will never be able to get a good job. I just threw my life away. Dude, I don't think you understand.
You pick the spot, and I'll meet you there. Tell me where you're at, and I'll find you.
Meet me at the high school.
At the high school?
West High School.
That same spot we were last time at the flagpole?
I would have them stay away for a minute. That's kind of a tricky thing to do, though.
I need people.
I need people.
It can't be just me and you.
They're gonna have to sit like a block or two away.
He's agreeing to meet with me up at the high school. But if we have 6 squad cars fly in there all at the same time before I get there, he's probably not going to do it. Probably the same place we met with him last week.
I copy. I'll head over there.
You're gonna ride in the same car since I'm 2 spot. I'll park over by.
I'm out with the subject. You're at Quincy and Jeff. I don't know that it's him.
I don't know what this guy looks like.
He looks like
I know him.
a trailer park boy. That's the best way I can say it. Like a guy that works in a.
He said he looks like a trailer park boy. What does that even mean, bro? I mean, I do see they are in a trailer park, but a trailer park boy. You know, funny thing about trailer parks, the first time I ever been to a trailer park was in Michigan, and I'm thinking trailer park. I'm like, oh, I'm about to see what trailer parks look like. You know, like 8 Mile, like how Eminem grew up. So I'm like, all right, let's go to a trailer park, and I went to one, and it did not look like what I thought it was gonna look like. I thought it was gonna look really, really like shitty. But they had some trailers that, especially when you go on the inside, it looked nicer than most people's apartments. They had some nice trailers. There's some areas that people turn their trailers into a home. So ever since that, I'm thinking like trailer park trash. Not all trailer parks are trash, bro. I see some nice trailer parks out in Michigan. Now, they probably have some trashy ones, but not all of them.
Mechanic shop.
Nope, that's not him. Yep, I saw him. 318, that's not going to be him. If 108 and 512 want to stay in this area, just in case that ping comes back the same. Yeah, if you guys hang out here, just in case it pings back here.
He said my life is over. He said I won't ever be able to purchase a gun. I won't be able to get a good job. So he's looking at it like, yeah, like he'll eventually get out. So it's not like his life is over. He's not thinking his life is over because he's going to be in jail for the rest of his life. He's saying his life is over because of the record. He doesn't have a record of him stabbing somebody. You know, people, most jobs, like, if you see that, like, they don't want to hire somebody who was so emotionally unstable that he tried to kill somebody. Like, I don't want that around me. You know what I mean? So they could be prejudiced towards that. 100%. Shit, I would be. If I'm hiring and you got to be at a physical location with other people, I'm not going to want you around them if you were willing to stab somebody, to attack somebody that wasn't attacking you. Yeah, I mean, I see his point.
18 location. I'm walking in from the library in the north.
I'm gonna check on him. 319, we don't have eyes on him here. This body was at the high school last week. Check on him again, he didn't answer.
At the high school, dispatch received a sudden 911 call from someone claiming to know Austin's whereabouts and that he was running around the ping location before abruptly hanging up.
We're getting a call now that he's at the Quincy Street apartments. We're trying to get exact apartment in the building. I'm not sure who it is. We're getting a call about it, but they just hung up on us.
I can see him calling and saying he's up there.
He said outside the Quincy Street apartments, now running, and the caller hung up.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay here.
A deputy who stayed at the location advised they had found Austin and had him at gunpoint after he tried to flee on foot.
108 was your traffic? 108, we got him outside those apartments. He's running in southbound.
I'll go to Bluebird.
I might go with you.
No, he's heading southwest. We have him at gunpoint. There's bystanders. It's going to be a group of younger juveniles.
18 on scene. I got less legal.
Several officers responded and observed that he was holding a knife in his right hand.
He still has the knife.
Hey, look at me and keep talking, okay? Drop the knife. Austin, drop the knife, man. Just drop the knife, man. Drop the knife. Austin, drop the knife. Stop. Drop the knife, Austin. Drop the knife, Austin.
Austin, man, let's talk about it.
Austin, drop the knife. What'll that?
Can you at least just take a breath a little bit? No, I'm good.
Wait, hold on, you know, let me because I have the play speed a little bit fast. I want to get this whole interaction.
Hey, look at me and keep talking, okay? No, I'm good. Drop the knife. Austin, drop the knife, man. Just drop the knife, man. Drop the knife. Austin, drop the knife. Stop. Drop the knife, Austin. Drop the knife, Austin.
Austin, man, let's talk about it.
Austin, drop the knife. What'll that?
Can you at least just take a breath a little bit? No, I'm good. And back up. Just sit down for a second. Take a breath, okay? You just need to stop and think for a minute, okay? That's what I'm trying to do. So my mind just keeps trying to blank.
Richie, you ready if you need to move up?
It's not over. You're 17. Let's talk about it.
No, it's not.
Can you just drop the knife so we can talk, man?
You cover me, Richie, so I can talk to him? Okay. Hey, bud. Hey, buddy, it's me.
Yeah.
Okay? You okay?
What do you think?
I know things aren't good right now, but like we talking on the phone, dude, okay? We gotta stop it now. Like we said, it's not the end of the world right now. She's gonna be okay. She's fine. This has gotta be it though, Austin, okay?
314. Stage medical at the middle school.
Just put that thing down, okay? Please. Who's got less? One? Just one? We got two less lethals? That's... Travis, you wanna come over here? Or no? Got a shot?
I'm alright. I like my angle. Just watch out for the bounce.
Go ahead up.
Seeing that the other officers were prepared for a less lethal response,
He said, I like my angle. He said, no, I'm all right. I like my angle. Just watch out for the bounce. So I guess if it hits the wall, because it's a non-lethal, like they have guns aimed at them, but these are non-lethal guns. It's still going to hurt, though. But it's like shooting like rubber bullets, basically. But it's still going to hurt. and if it hits the wall, it's gonna bounce. It's gonna ricochet, and you gotta make sure that it doesn't ricochet and hit somebody else. I mean, you hit somebody in the face with that, it's gonna hurt.
Response, a round was deployed at Austin.
I'm gonna go off you.
Impact!
Drop the knife! Drop it! Drop the knife!
It is dropped.
Yo, well, did he say it is dropped? They said drop the knife, drop the knife. It is dropped. Is that how he responded to that? Like, oh, like shit got real. He's like, oh shit, they shot me. Shit got real. I don't know if he thought that, hey, is this what it feels to get really shot by a gun? I don't know if he realized, like, okay, they shot me with a actual bullet or a rubber bullet. But that's funny. Hold up.
Drop you.
Impact!
Drop the knife! Drop it! Drop the knife!
It is dropped.
He said it is dropped. Nah, that's funny.
Dog's been put to good use, I see. It's raining. Holy fuck.
319. Less lethal deployed. Shot. First responders, please. To, I think we're at, what, 510? We're 95.
You got anything else on you?
I got my keys, my wallet.
You got any other knives? Any needles?
No.
Anything that's gonna poke, stick, or stab me?
No, just the one.
Chief, somebody pick that up?
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
man.
You got it. All right.
Anything, eh?
Sit him on his butt.
Fruit of the loom.
That work? Thank you, sir. You bet. Thank you.
Is that the knife he was holding?
Jeez. That thing I got shot with.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys.
We said what?
Jeez.
The F is that thing I got shot with. Yeah, he probably thought he got shot by an actual bullet. And I think that's what he wanted. You know? That's what he wanted. But nah, they just shot you with something just to hurt you. It's worse than a damn BB gun, worse than a paintball. And that shook him up. That and them screaming, that shook him. He didn't want to get that second hit because that first one hurt. It looked like they shot him like the abdomen, like in the stomach area, I think.
I think I got shot with.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys' help. We were a little short tonight.
Phone baton.
Stand up. Oh, fuck. You pull my pants up or what?
I'll grab him in a minute.
Where's he got it?
It's in his leg.
In the
Somewhere.
thigh?
Yeah, you got it. His phone took the majority of the hit, looks like.
Oh, you up my phone?
Maybe.
It's $50 for that thing anyway.
Oh, man, bro.
We got a car up here.
Oh, God. Oh, my phone, man.
Got buddies up here from him.
Right over here. All right, thanks, guys. Boss.
Good work.
All right, I'm gonna take a
What?
seat in here for a second.
What was that? No way. Did they just edit a squeaky sound for that fist bump?
We got a car up here.
Oh, God. Oh, my phone, man.
Got buddies up here from him.
Right over here. All right, thanks, guys. Boss.
Good work.
Yeah, this is a serious video, and they are editing squeaky sounds for the fist bump. Like who? Come on, bro. That's what y'all did.
All right, I'm gonna take a seat in here for a second.
I'm locked out. Holy, that hurts. Oh.
Oh man.
Pop my body cam off on it. Hit him right in the phone, huh? I don't know where it was.
Oh wow.
So
So even though it still felt like it hurt, right? But the phone caught the damn BB. It cracked the screen on that
Hit him right in the
phone.
phone, huh?
Damn. That thing hurt, bro. It's a non-lethal, but look what it did to the phone, bro. It's like the movies, bro. Like when they shoot you one time, but either the phone catches it or the wallet catches the bullet. You know what I mean? Wow, that's crazy.
Scared him just enough.
So he took a less lethal in the left thigh. We've got him in the back of that squad car now. It looks like his phone absorbed the majority of it. But
Austin, are you hurt anywhere else? Are you hurt anywhere else? Okay, just your leg?
Yeah. Wow.
It was a
That's
40 millimeter less lethal round. Looks like the phone took most of it, but he still has some pain in his thigh.
So he got shot, he didn't get stabbed.
Nope, shot with the less lethal.
He got shot with this. It hit him right. It hit him square in the phone though. So I think that took the brunt of it. Must have been in his pocket.
Let's get the cat. Let's get the
yo,
cat.
that's a non-lethal, bro. Son. Yo, imagine getting hit in the back of the head with that, son. Look what it did to his phone. That's concussion right there, bro. Non-lethal. You can still get brain damage probably with that. You saw how thick that thing was? Look at that thing, bro. Look how big this thing is. That's like a golf ball, bro. You're shooting a golf ball at somebody. That's damn near. That's like a what do you call it? Like a cannonball, bro. That's crazy, bro. Nah.
It hit him right. It hit him square in the phone though. So I think that took the brunt of it. Must have been in his pocket.
Golly, bro.
Let's get the cat. Same incident?
What's that?
Same incident.
Yeah, this is the guy. I'll send any drugs or alcohol tonight just so I can tell these guys no. No.
Oh
You'll
my
have to talk to
God.
her. I couldn't get a lot out of her because we were trying to get her out into the ambulance. Okay. It sounds like she wasn't even, like he went through the window where she wasn't even paying attention, so
Yeah.
I don't know what she's going to say.
You're sure you're not hurt anywhere else? It's just the leg? Okay.
Doesn't really hurt anymore.
No?
I don't like that.
Okay. I think we're still gonna get you looked at though, alright?
Thank you guys.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's awesome.
Ow, ow.
Yeah. Just you can just stay sitting up for now.
I'm going to go call mom, let her know that he's going to the hospital and in jail.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
At the hospital, he stated that he was going to prison for a long time, admitted he didn't know why he did it, and expressed that he loved her.
You go down Alaska High?
I did.
Drop out or what?
That's so.
Oh, okay.
I ain't even got shit going for him. Not some cute little white girl that can get away with everything. Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean it. Took me away then. Yeah, I went up for what I did. Can get, if I'm lucky, probably 20 years.
Yep, that's what I said. 15, 20 years
I read
maybe.
him Miranda. He wouldn't talk, but as I was talking to him, he would say shit. Be like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I loved her. I'm going to prison for 20 years.
So she said that when she woke up, he was strangling her, but it didn't restrict her airway or anything like that. I was like, did it restrict your airway at all? She said, no, he's a pussy, so.
314 out of the jail.
What? That's what she said? Wow. Wow. Wow, bro. The number one thing, in order for a girl to fall in love with you, she has to respect you. At the very least, she has to respect you. The fact that she called him a pussy, that's how she views him. Now, you can argue, all right, she's probably saying that in the moment because she's upset. But honestly, I think that's probably what she probably felt about him all along, which is why she never really grew any feelings for him. And also, I mean, you look at the way he carried himself. He could use some grooming, you know what I mean? He can definitely have some improvements on his appearance. But as far as, I guess, his mentality, however he behaves, however he carries himself, it lets her look at him like what she said.
Your airway at all? She said, no, he's a pussy.
That's crazy, bro. If you want a girl to really fall for you, she has to respect you. However you show up to her, however you're showing up, is how she's gonna perceive you. So if you're showing up like a pussy, she's gonna view you like that. And if she views you like a pussy, she's not gonna be able to respect you, and therefore she's not gonna be able to fall in love with you. So therefore you're not gonna be able to be in a relationship. So that's crazy, bro. Y'all be crashing out. And it's not even the girl's fault most of the time. Y'all be crashing out for a girl that You just been showing up the wrong way. You haven't been putting your best self forward. You've been acting in manners that's unattractive. And then you get upset when the person's not attracted to you. When you're behaving in an unattractive way. So, that's crazy, bro.
So
314 out of the jail.
And he's 17, bro. Like, he has so much time to learn and grow and get his vibe right. You know what I
To the
mean?
left. Take a
To-
seat.
to
Don't
learn-
get up until the jailers come out.
How to become more
I know we
attractive.
searched a couple
How to
times. I
behave more
everything else on
attractive.
you. No, like little pocket knives, nothing hidden anywhere. No.
He has so much time to
Just don't want
grow
them
and
to
learn
find it
that
and have another
stuff.
charge.
Most
You've been up
guys,
all night, Austin?
most guys don't get. I mean, some guys are naturals, but then there's other guys where they have to actually like learn. Maybe they didn't have a father to teach them or older brother to show them how to talk to girls. But they, especially these days, you can go online and you can get actual, genuine, good advice on how to like generate like relationships, whether it's with friends or intimacy. There's so much stuff online where you can learn how to improve your appearance, improve your mannerisms, improve your communication skills. There's so many ways you can find information online to upgrade yourself, basically. Because this happened 2 years ago. It's not like this happened in like the early 2000s or something. This happened 2 years ago. There's so much information online to help you improve yourself, to get better results in whatever you're looking to improve in. And instead of seeking out that information, he chose to crash out. He chose to crash out, bro. Now, I don't know if she said something to provoke him to want to crash out, but even still, bro. He's a smart kid. He said all that stuff to the cop. My life is over, 20 years. Like, he's smart. He knows what he did. He let his emotions trick him out of his position. You can't let somebody control your emotions. You can't let somebody trick you out of your position. My position, I mean, obviously he didn't have no leverage in that situation with the girl. The only leverage he had was to walk away. But his life, he let somebody run his emotions and allowed his emotions to trick him out of the next couple years of his life. You know what I mean? So I'm curious. I wonder if they're gonna say what happened to him.
Have you been up all night? Is that why you're tired? Okay. You normally stay up all night or no? No? Hey, Austin. Can I maybe try to stay awake just until they come out?
As a result, Austin was charged with felony counts of attempted first-degree intentional homicide, armed burglary, and was subsequently given a cash bond set at $50,000. Over a year later, he was found guilty due to a no-contest plea of attempted first-degree intentional homicide. The other charge was dismissed but read in. Ultimately, Austin was sentenced to 16 years in Wisconsin State Prison, followed by 4 years of extended supervision. And again, don't forget to visit our storytelling.
16 years. I mean, that's basically what I was saying. I said he's probably gonna do like anywhere from 15 to 20 years, probably. He was thinking 20. They gave him, what, 16? I mean, if I'm not mistaken, for most crimes, I mean, if you're behaving yourself in jail, you won't actually do the full length of time that they gave you. Like, they'll probably let you do like maybe like 75% of it. You know what I mean? So who knows? Maybe he might end up getting out in 12 years, maybe. On good behavior, possibly. But still, I mean, 12 years, he's 17. That means he ain't going to be getting out till like the earliest, maybe 29, 30 years old. I mean, you can still start your life at 30. You know what I mean? You can still live a decent life if you come back out at 30. But still, bro, you losing a little over a decade of your life over somebody that they didn't harm you, they didn't threaten you, they just told you that they don't want to be with you and they don't want to be your friend either. Over somebody who just said, "Hey, I don't want nothing to do with you." Despite how you feel about them, they just said, "I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't want nothing to do with you." And you chose to crash out because they didn't want what you wanted. Now I don't know what he's done for her. Maybe he feel like, "Oh, I've done so much for you and you're so, I don't know, ungrateful," or who knows. I don't know if she took advantage of his kindness or advantage of his friendship, whatever. But still, you made those decisions. You chose to do that. You know what I mean? You chose to do that. And you're young, so you're going to do stupid stuff. But this right here, crashing out, bro, don't do that, bro. It's never worth it. Crashing out over a female, crashing out over rejection, like it's never worth it, bro. It's never worth it. You only get one life. You only get one life, bro. He gonna lose. Yo, my 20s, some of my favorite years like was in my 20s. My 20s was so fire. I had so much fun in my 20s. Like 20 to 29, amazing years. I have so many great memories in my 20s. And he's not going to have that opportunity to experience anything that I experienced in my 20s. His entire 20s is going to be spent in jail, like a caged animal. He's going to spend his 20s in jail. His entire 20s. He lost his entire 20s. That's crazy. That's a chapter of his life that's gonna be spent in jail. When he gets older, like out of his one life, I'm just trying to make it sound as bad as it can sound. Like out of his entire life, he has one life, and he lost his entire 20s. Like you have your 10s, right? You have your teens. You have your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, your 70s, however long you get old. His 20s, which is some of the most fun that most people have, that most guys have, their 20s, he lost that. Like the 20s is when you can just act wild, you can just be free. You don't really have to feel too pressured to be settling down, and like you can still just go out there and just have fun. It's like your 20s is like being a teenager on like Molly or something. Just a teenager on like Adderall or something. It's just like a teenager on steroids. Like that's what your 20s is. You're a teenager on steroids. You still got a teenager kind of mentality, but you have the freedom to do what the hell you want with that mentality. You know what I mean? That's what your 20s are. You could be as reckless as you want in your 20s. You know what I mean? Obviously, no, don't break the law. But you have the 20s is where you explore the things that you thought about doing in your teens. Now you have the freedom to explore and do that. And he just lost all of that, bro. He's not gonna. When he gets out, he's gonna have to be a full-fledged adult. Like once he gets out, he has to be a full-fledged adult, and he's gonna be behind. He's going to be playing catch up for the rest of his life. Oh my God, bro. That's sad, man. That's sad, bro. And the saddest part about it, that is over a girl that don't even respect you. It's over a girl that looks at you as a pussy. That's the worst part about it, bro. Don't be that guy, bro. You got to be able to take rejection, bro. As a man, you got to be able to take rejection. You know, I'm gonna show you something. Here's a good way. I'm gonna show you a good way to view rejection. Here's a really good way to view it. I think this is one of the best ways to take rejection. Let me see something here.
Jerry.
Yes?
I've been doing a lot of thinking.
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't...
This is one of the best ways to take it.
Well, I don't think we should see each other anymore.
Oh, that's okay.
I think this is one of the best ways to take rejection. You try to get to this point. Try to build up your mind to get to this point.
What?
No, it's fine. No problem. I'll meet somebody else.
That's the mentality that you gotta have, bro.
Sure. See, things always even out for me. It's fine. Anyway, it's been really nice dating you for a while.
Now, this is looked at as a joke, right? Because this is the Seinfeld show. But this is the mentality that you gotta have, bro. This is how you're gonna survive out here.
And, good luck.
Yeah, you too.
You'll be coming round about...
Like, that's the mentality that you gotta have, bro. She said, hey, this is not gonna work. Okay, great. I had a lot of fun. And, things are gonna work out for me. Obviously they are. I mean, you made it this far. You'll find somebody else, right? And that's it. And just focus on improving yourself so that way when you find the next person, you might be a better version of yourself that may be more attractive, and try to learn from it. Most importantly, try to learn from it. Why didn't that work out? Okay, I need to fix myself in these areas. You know what I mean? That's all it is, man. Especially at 17, bro. Come on, bro. I still remember when I was 17. I didn't know what the hell I was doing when I was 17. I didn't know what the hell I was doing when I was 17. That's crazy, bro. Anyway, don't be crashing out over no females, bro. It's not worth it, bro. It's never worth it.